Alright, this video is going to be interesting. I'm pretty sure I'm going to upset some people with my rankings here, but that's okay. So the idea of today is that we're doing a full designer tier list, S tier all the way down to the D tier. S being the highest, D being the lowest of the low, like any other tier list you know. And to keep this fair, this ranking is based on three main factors: scent, performance, and the complement factor. We start with the stronger with you line, and first of all, the intensely the most hyped one. So this one is thick, syrupy, sweet. We all know this is warm, it's cozy, addictive, and it's good. It smells like a winter dessert in a liquid form. So this one, as other flankers, are loud, attention-grabbing, and that's exactly why so many clone brands try to copy this scent DNA, because it works at the end. So this is one of the most addictive scents in the line, no doubt, but I gotta admit, it's not the best fragrance ever made. A lot of people, including me, sometimes are not going to love how incredibly sweet it is. Versatility also lacks. This is not something I'm grabbing in the summer unless I want to gas out the entire room, which is wrong. In my opinion, this is B tier. So if you love sweet fragrances, this is your best bet. But for me, this is too much. Next, stronger with you, absolutely. Now we're talking. We're making some progress here. So this one adds a dark ram note that makes the sweetness feel deeper and more mature. It smells richer, smoother than intensely for sure, 100%. Like a dressed up version of the same addictive gourmand idea. So this feels like intensely went to a business school and came back refined and with confidence. So this is an A tier for me, almost S tier. So if there was an A last year, this would sit right there comfortably. It's smoother, more controlled, and doesn't scream as much as the other one. Now the third stronger with you flanker, the Parfum version. This was released last year, and for me this is the best in the line so far. So this scent feels more refined and controlled, and at the end you get chestnut sweetness with the creamy woods in a smoother way. You get some leathery touches that keeps it more refined and more wearable. So at the end, it keeps that addictive core but tones down the sharp sugar note, making it feel more premium and more wearable. But don't get me wrong here, it's still sweet, but controlled sweet, if that makes sense. Okay, now the real question. Where do I place a fragrance that I love, but I'm pretty sure and I know it's not for everyone? I think I'm putting this in the S tier. This is the you did it right S tier, the final evolution of the scent DNA of the stronger with you, the grown up version. I think it deserves the S tier. Alright, the final stronger with you in the line, this is the powerfully version. And this one keeps the same idea. It opens bright, spicy with a lot of cherry actually, which made me excited at first. When I first sprayed this, I was super excited. But it quickly settled up into that familiar, sweet chestnut vanilla territory and becomes very, very close to the intensely version. And that's my issue. I don't need two fragrances doing almost the same thing when I have 350 plus bottles staring at me every single morning. This is the newest flanker, and for me it doesn't justify its existence into the lineup. So this one lands into the C tier. It's not bad, but it's a little bit redundant. Next we have Versace Dillon Bleu. So this is blue fragrance done right. If you don't know the scent, this is fresh, slightly sweet, and shower clean with a modern ambroxan cake in the base. So this one is mass appealing, super mass appealing actually, without being too sharp, and that balance is why it consistently brings and pulls compliments. This is a compliments machine. For me, this is an easy S tier, affordable, reliable, and ridiculously versatile. So if this fails bringing compliments, it's not the fragrance body. You. Next we have another Versace. This is Versace Pour Homme. I have a decent dent here, and this is another take on the versatile type of fragrances. It's bright, citrusy, and modern. It smells elegant, clean, and well suitable for summer hot days and spring. But honestly, you can rock this one anytime, anywhere, any occasion, any season. It's super versatile. While it's not something that would stop people in the street to ask you about the scent, but at the end, it works. So I am putting this into the A tier. This fragrance is like this reliable friend that you have that never causes drama, but always shows up fresh and calm. This is the Versace Pour Homme scent DNA. Next one, Versace Eros. let's have some fun here. So I know I'm going to upset a lot of people with this one, but it's mint. So this is a loud mix of mint, green apple, and some synthetic vanilla sweetness that I'm not the biggest fan of. Yeah, it's bold, recognizable, maybe too recognizable actually, but not for me. I find this one a little bit synthetic, generic, overused. It used to be everywhere. That's alright. And I was one of them. So this one used to be everywhere, literally, that's alright. And I was one of them. I was overusing it, but now it feels a little bit meh. I hardly reach for it, and when I do, I remember why I don't. So this is D tier. I'm sorry, Eros fans. Next we have the Givenchy Gentleman. This is the EDP version, and now we're back to sophistication. So if you don't know the scent, this is a powdery iris scent with a soft vanilla and a little bit of spice that gives it a smooth, slightly romantic feel. It smells elegant and intimate rather than being too loud. So this one is classy, smooth, brings compliments, and smells really good. But again, I hardly reach for this anymore. It doesn't mean it's bad, but when you have this amount of fragrances, it doesn't stand out enough. Used to be though. This is B tier, respectable, but no more exciting for me. We move on. Now this is special and this is exciting. This is the Reserve Privé version and flanker. So when you add some booziness to the old EDP version, you get this boozy iris with cacao undertones that gives it a creamy dessert-like sophistication. This is way more refined, it smells classy but modern. It's like giving the EDP version more personality and making it richer, modern, and way more classier. Wearing this one will make you feel like you have your life together, even if you absolutely don't. This is one of the easiest S tier here. It feels unfair to put this in any lower tier than the S tier, honestly. Alright. The Sex Bomb. Spice Bomb Extreme. Now this is a cold weather monster. Rich tobacco wrapped in vanilla spice creates a dense, comforting scent that will bring you a lot of compliments, my friend. That bold, cozy aspect is built for cold weather like this one. Dominance to get attention anytime you wear this. It's a winter cheat code. If you want a 10 out of 10 fragrance that does it all for you in winter, fall, this is the one without a doubt. And this is an S tier without a doubt as well. Next, YSL the EDP version. So if I had to describe this perfume in 3 words, I would say modern compliment king. So I have here the newest iced cologne flanker, and at the end they're very similar, the EDP, EDT, and this one. You get at the end juicy apple mixed with sage and sweet woods, which creates a clean yet slightly sweet signature scent. It's engineered to be light, to be mass appeal, and it works every single time. This one is safe, strong, ridiculously easy to wear. If you want zero risk and maximum approval, this is it. The EDP or the Ice Cologne are fantastic choices for versatility, for work, for gym, for any occasion you can think of. So based on that, this is an easy S tier, my friends. Next, I have this small bottle of the Acqua di Giu Profumo. This is a fresh aquatic, smoky incense in the dry down, giving it a darker twist compared to the original, the white bottle. So no doubt here, this is an iconic one. It's mass appealing, fresh, versatile, modern, but to compare to the hype, I think this is mid. I'm not saying this to get hate. It's still decent and you can still buy it and wear this one anytime. I respect it, but I don't feel excited wearing it no more, at least. Especially that the price is really high. I am putting this into the B tier. With that money, I think you can get other good or better alternatives. Even some flankers are way better, or even some clones that are way cheaper and gets you the same vibe, the same DNA, and the same performance as well. B tier. We move on. This is another Acqua di Giu Profumo, or this is the Elixir. So this is a thicker, slightly sweeter version of the Profumo. They added some density to the marine aquatic scent DNA, It smells familiar, more like a concentration upgrade than the reinvention. The only downside here is that it's too expensive for what it offers. Solid, yes. Does it have the wow factor? Absolutely not. Considering the price and the redundancy, I'm putting this one into the B tier. Next, we have Valentino born in Roma. Why I'm laughing? Well, I will say this loud and clear. This is too generic, too synthetic, and overhyped. And let me explain here. So this has some sweet, fruity notes mixed with synthetic woods, giving it a playful but slightly synthetic and generic vibe. Youthful and attention-grabbing, yes, I agree, but it's not complex. For me, it doesn't have enough character to decide it as a scent of my day, for example. It's that hype fragrance that quickly becomes forgettable and boring. Anyway, I'm putting this into the C tier. I'm sorry again, it's not my taste. It's one of the most overhyped and talked about fragrances that doesn't deserve it in my opinion. C tier, and I consider this a win. Next, the newest purple Melancholia version. And now we have an upgrade of that generic scent DNA. So we add more coconut and this becomes way more pleasant and way more exciting. So it's smoother, more rounded and deeper. Sweetness is more balanced in this one. It smells more refined and less sharp. Actually, this one has a lot of coconut, which makes it more suitable for spring, summer hot days. It's super versatile compared to other ones. It's the same, you can rock this, wear this anytime, any season. It feels like Valentino actually tried here and they did a great job with this one. And that being said, I will put this into the A tier, almost S actually. Next, Jeremy Fragrance First Love, La Nuit de l'Homme. So I remember buying this when Jeremy started the hype about this, and I feel lucky buying it actually that time because I got one of the rarest batches out there, the one with the darker juice and thicker sprayer here. If you're not familiar with this scent, this is about cardamom lavender done well, that creates soft seductive spice that sits close to the skin. It's intimate, magnetic and romantic. One of the sexiest scents ever made and created. Performance is weak nowadays, it disappears faster than your motivation to the gym, but scent alone, it's to die for. And that's why I'm putting this into the A tier. Easy A tier here. Next, Dior Homme Intense. I don't know really why this one gets a lot of hate. This one and Dior Homme Parfum are for me the best designers ever created. These are masterpieces. I'm a big fan of that powdery iris with that creamy, soft wood touches that create a luxurious makeup-like elegance. Refined, artistic, and extremely distinctive. This is my friend's designer perfumery at its peak. This is an easy, like one of the easiest S tier. This is a masterpiece, a 10 out of 10 designer fragrance. Try it out. Don't listen to people who are hating on this one for a reason I'm not aware of, or I don't understand why. This is classy, sophisticated, and super unique. Next, we have another masterpiece in my opinion, the Dolce & Gabbana one EDP. Well, this is warm, ambery, some tobacco also, sable of sweetness that gives this a smooth, refined aura. It's intimate, inviting one, mass appealing, the best date or Netflix and chill fragrance. Performance is the only downside here, but the scent speaks. It's really good. So I'm gonna cheat here and I'm gonna put this into the S tier. Who's gonna complain here? Maybe you're watching now. So drop a comment, let me know what you think about this one, the one EDP version. Next we have the Sauvage. Okay, we said we're not going to have any Sauvage, but this is the Elixir. Forget about the classical boring Sauvage DNA, the EDP or EDT. This brings more depth, more density, like some cinnamon, lavender, some dark woods, which make this one bold, commanding. It genuinely smells powerful, commanding, well more concentrated. This is a beast mode fragrance, 2-3 sprays and you're done for your day. I'm putting this into the A tier. it's not impressive, not the level of an S tier. At the end, this works for winter and fall. Next, Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Mal Elixir. Now we're talking. This one is the fragrance of the year of 2024. Still one of the best designers you can get for fall and winter. In terms of scent, performance, compliment factor, this is another 10 out of 10. It's loud, sweet, impossible to ignore or to compliment. This is another S tier for me. Crowd reaction guaranteed with this one, trust me. Wear this one and thank me later. Next, we have another Jean-Paul Gaultier. This is the Ultra Male. So this doesn't reach the level of the Elixir one. We're all agreeing on this one. Juicy pear blended with vanilla, amber. That gives it a playful, clubbing-like sweetness. Okay, it's strong, projecting, it has some personality. We're not denying this, but better alternatives and flankers exist. I respect this one. I occasionally wear this one, but for me, this is a B tier. Next, we have the most wanted. This is the OG, sweet, spicy woods. It has some sweet gourmand profile. It's hyped. It was hyped like to the moon like a few years ago, and now I barely hear people talking about this one. It's confident, bold, but very familiar and boring. Iconic, yes, but overused, yes. I think there are better alternatives and flankers. The next one, for example, is way better than this one. Coming from the same house, the same line, and the same price, I suggest you take a look and try the next one. And here I'm referring to the most wanted parfum. This one is way better than the other OG one. Smoother, darker, better balanced sweetness, and some woody depth as well. Smells richer, more refined. This is what the original should have become. Great for fall, winter, a compliment machine. This one has this compliment factor, a good performer as well. This lands in the A tier. Better upgrade, better flanker, as simple as that. Boss bottled, absolutely. One of the best designers out there. This one surprised me when I tried it first time. This is class, sophistication in a bottle. Deep woody sweetness with some slightly resinous tone gives it a mature edge. This is way better and way more luxurious than the regular bottled line. This is a discontinued one. No, I mean the bottled original, the EDP, I think it's discontinued now. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but this flips the script for the Boss bottled line. One of my favorite designer fragrances and one of my most complimented designer fragrances by far. This is an easy 10 out of 10 and an easy S tier. And last but not least, Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandale Absolu. So I didn't want to finish this list with an L, so I put this one at the end because I love this scent. I love how it smells and I love wearing this one. Think of it as the Joker fragrance when it comes to sweetness, because this one can be worn year-round, every season, every occasion, and you will get a lot of compliment wearing it. This one has this thick caramel sweetness layered over creamy and woody profile that makes it extremely addictive. It's loud, attention grabbing, and one of my most complimented fragrances ever. Another easy S tier and another easy 10 out of 10 fragrance. I wanted to finish this list with a banger with a W. I hope you like this list. I hope I helped you at least slightly to get and to choose your next designer fragrance. And yes, I already know the comment section is going to be heated. If I disrespected your favorite, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not, because we're here to have fun and to be honest. So drop your biggest disappointment or disagreement in the comments. Tell me what fragrances do you think deserves the S tier that I didn't rank high enough, or what fragrance is overhyped that you would drop straight into C or D. I hope this helped you choose your next designer fragrance, especially if you're trying to get maximum compliments without paying niche prices. Hit the like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.